Hi, I'm Ericka Hunter. I grew up in Ottawa, Canada. I have an older sister named Vanessa, and she was put into dance at age 3. So when I was 3, my mom put me into dance. When I was put into it, I'm like a typical middle child. So I'm like just looking for attention, trying to excel. I just like really found an outlet in it, and I just felt so alive. I didn't even know I wanted to do this as a career. I just found out about auditions and I just thought of it like as a free dance class. My first audition was for the Radio City Rockettes and it was in Toronto. And my parents drove me there and I auditioned and then I got it. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to leave high school early. I ended up going into the Lion King in Toronto immediately as soon as I finished Radio City. I just started auditioning for stuff and I just spiraled into this career. And before I knew it, I was in New York City in Flower Drum Song in a Broadway revival. It was a full Asian cast. And in fact, Bobby Longbottom, who was our director choreographer, he sat us down one day and was like, this is a really personal story, so let's talk about everybody's personal journey. And so it made me go home, call my dad, and I said, how did you get to Canada? And he's like, well, I was born in China. When communism came, my family decided to leave and go to Hong Kong. We left everything we owned to live a free life. And then he ended up getting his education in England and then coming to Canada, and that's where he met my mom. But because of that show, I dove into my heritage in a way that I never have before. I've been lucky enough to open like 5 other shows. It just makes me think of my career and like how I got to where I am and how special it is that I've got to spend like 17 years of my life on Broadway now. Whenever I've tried to limit myself, I'm like, well, I'm not sure if I can dance anymore. I'm getting like older or whatever. And then a show like Moulin Rouge comes along and it's pretty nice to be in a place where you're just like, wow, I'm here, I'm doing something really special and I can celebrate what I've done before, but celebrate moving forward.